Shine Divine friends, welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you inspiring and encouraging messages from the divine. I'm so grateful that you're here with me today. Today's video reading is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a collective reading for all of us, general, and then I'm going to break it up by astrology signs. So the timestamps for those will be listed below. Be sure to check out your top three. Your big three, sun, rising, and moon, if you want a little bit more information in today's reading. But yeah, let's get started. First, we're going to do the collective reading for everyone, for all of us here today, wherever you might be, whoever you might be. Come as you are. I'm so glad that you're here. Feel free to take a couple of deep breaths while we do the initial shuffle and settle into the energy of today's reading. I do feel those though. That feels good. Okay. The world. A brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. A journey that is now complete. I'm feeling good. Good energy. Okay. Four of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Okay. Got a little bit of a consideration as far as money goes. The Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Okay, so right off the bat, this is feeling very much like there's a little bit more of hard work that needs to go into bringing about this success into your life. You're doing a really amazing job, but you're still in the center of it. You have the World card coming out where the journey is completing, but it's not quite there yet, along with the Four of Autumn and the Emperor. Success is on the horizon, but there's a little bit of work that still needs to be done. And so when we pull the cards for each individual sign, that'll give you a better idea of like where exactly that work needs to happen. In the meantime, for all of us, just be aware of where you're spending your time and your money. Maybe pull back a little bit. Don't be so frivolous, just temporarily while this completion takes place. And be logical. Get organized. Don't be afraid to take ownership and leadership of your position in your own personal situations and experiences, whatever may be going on. And I also love, it says get organized. Some of us, that's a little bit harder to do than others, but I do feel like, again, when we pull cards for each of the different signs, that'll give us a better idea of more specifically where we need to be more organized. But to start, this feels really good. It's like we're almost there. We do have a little bit more work we need to do before this current experience or situation is completed. But success is on our side. It's what's waiting for us. That success is on the horizon. But in the meantime, there's something we need to work on a little bit longer. So let's pull some cards for each of the astrology signs to get a better idea of where specifically that needs to be. I'm going to start with the Geminis because it's Gemini season as I am recording this. Happy birthday to any Geminis if you're watching this around the time that this is being uploaded. And yeah, let's get started. Welcome, Geminis, to this part of the reading where we're going to pull some cards just for you to identify what still needs a little bit of work to bring about success. All right, so the first thing out for you guys is divine timing. That is one of those messages that seems to come up pretty often in readings. But what's on the other side of that is harmony and resolution. So whatever it is that you're needing to be working on specifically, part of that is being patient and waiting for the divine timing to take place. Sometimes when things aren't happening as fast as we want them to be, it's because we are being protected, and we need to trust and rely on this divine plan that we are a part of and collaborating with, and trust that this success, this completion is going to take place, but it's not going to happen immediately. There's a little bit of time that needs to take place before that success will come in. Whatever it is that you are currently working on, whatever it is that you are currently manifesting. All right, and then for the Geminis, what is the final message for today? I'm giving you guys all three. Okay, so sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God is cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. So part of this divine timing, this part of this hard work that you're having to put in to bring about success is going to require letting go of something that is no longer serving you. But again, on the other side of that is this harmony and resolution. And you're limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. So trusting in this divine timing and trusting that when we let go of things that no longer serve us, it's to make room to bring in and receive the most miraculous things. The harmony and resolution. Ooh. And for a lot of you, companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Look at those elephants. So Geminis, for some of you, this letting go might even be some type of relationship, but know that in that sacrifice and letting that go is going to bring about something even so much better than you could ever imagine. And it's all within this divine timing, this divine plan. You are being held by the divine during it. Like, this sacrifice might feel like it's the biggest thing ever, but during it you are being held, and the most miraculous thing is on its way to you, and you will be so full of love once this completion takes place. It's very exciting. So that is your message for today, Geminis. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Welcome, my beautiful Cancer friends. Let's pull your message for today and see where it is that you need a little bit more work before that success comes in for you. I also feel this one. Okay. Angelic protection, power and intention, manifestation. Okay. So first and foremost, what it is that you are bringing in, the success that's on the horizon for you, what you're manifesting is being protected. This has a little bit more of a serious energy to it. I feel like what it is that you're manifesting is very important. And right now, the work that you need to be focusing on is building up your own personal power and intention, so that when you do manifest whatever it is that's coming in, it comes in smoothly. Because if you were to manifest it right now, it would be kind of chaotic because of how much power you hold. So ultimately, your guides want to remind you, you are being protected. The angels are on your side. They are protecting you within this, but it's very important for you as an individual to tap into your own personal power and improve that, elevate that personal power, so that the manifestation that's coming in, that success that's on the horizon, comes in more smoothly, instead of it coming in quite chaotically. So let's see now, what else do my Cancer friends need to know? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So this first one to pop out is delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Okay, this card connects directly with this power and intention. If, again, it's going back to the whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're bringing in, you need to make sure that you're bringing it in while being strong. That means being grounded. That means building up that personal confidence. This feels very serious for you guys. It's gonna be okay. That angel protection is clear. You're gonna be fine. But the work that needs to take place is that personal power. Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. I love that. This, whatever it is that you're bringing in, whatever it is that you're manifesting, is so important, not just for you, but for the collective. And next we have expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. You are helping to bring in something that is so expansive, and that's why it's so important when it comes to your personal intention with what it is that you're bringing in. You need to do it with surrendering to the collective good and building up that personal power so that you are, again, bringing it in with grace and bringing it in a way that is a smoother transition. This is very exciting. I'm really excited for you guys. This feels very powerful, and don't be afraid. There is no fear in this. You are divinely protected. The angels are on your side. Your own personal guides are on your side and helping you bring in whatever this is. I'm very excited for you guys. So thank you for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Good luck with everything. Hello, my lovely Leos. Thank you for being here today. I'm so excited to pull through a message for you in regards to the hard work that still needs to be done to bring about that success that is on the horizon. So where is it that the Leos need to focus more of their attention, that needs a little bit more work to bring in that success? Okay. And is there one more? Two more. Ooh. Okay, Leos, you're gonna love this. Because the first card to come out is surrender. Okay, you know. Then we've got clear, cancel, and release. Vulnerability and freedom. And forgiveness and understanding. Okay, Leo. So where we need to focus some attention and some areas that need a little bit of work, I feel like there's a connection that you have somewhere, and it could even be a connection you have with yourself that does require some vulnerability, some forgiveness, some understanding. A conversation I feel like needs to be had in order for some energy to be cleared out and let go. You need to surrender a little bit, maybe let go. Your hard work as a sign that really likes to get things done. You're more of a leader naturally than not. But right now the message is, right now it's a time of kind of like letting your hands go. and letting it kind of work its way out. But I do feel like for some of you at least, there is a conversation with someone that needs to be had. There's some like hashing out that needs to take place, but your side of it needs to be a little bit, you need to step back a little. Without getting defensive, there's nothing that, you know, there's nothing that can't be fixed. And again, for some of you, it's going to be a little bit harder just because you are such a natural leader. You see the way things need to be done. And in this case, there is a little bit more work that needs to be done that requires you to surrender that. So let's see what else. Okay. What other message is there for the mighty Leos that are here today with this message? With their success that's on the horizon, what other work, what message do you have for the work that they have that's coming through? Okay. You guys keep getting 4. That's really interesting because the other ones so far have just been 3, but each time you guys have gotten 4. Okay, so the first thing to come out is grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. So for some of you, I feel like this is part of that forgiveness and vulnerability conversation that needs to take place. There might be a part of you that grieves a bit of that, you know, having to offer forgiveness might feel like you are losing something, but in the end, it's going to help you bring in this new success, something extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Look at that peacock. You know, there's a reason that you guys are the mighty lions. You guys are so powerful beyond your own understanding. And the success that's coming in is something quite extraordinary from the divine source. Help me that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and that the right actions will come. You are my source for all. That's going into this surrender message. You know, once you give it up to the divine, it's going to help bring that success in more quickly. Right action. Let everything that wants to go, go. And everything that wants to come, come. Again, with this surrender, letting go, releasing, clearing out, it's the right action to take by just taking your hands off for a little while. Even though you are mighty Leos, you are a natural leader, but right now it's important to tap into some of that vulnerability and just wait and see. You know, there's something special, there's something extraordinary that's coming in, but it's going to require you to take a step back for a little while. Not completely, just for a little while. Good luck with everything, Leo. This feels good. This feels like something worth waiting for. It feels like something worth, if it's meant to be, it will be kind of situation. But yeah, thanks for being here, Leo. Good luck with everything, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. All right, Virgos, let's take a look and see what needs a little extra work for this success to come in for you. The success that's on the horizon. Where do our Virgos need to focus a little bit more of their attention and work a little bit on for that success to come in? Alrighty. Oh, fun. Okay. So, you guys got spiritual growth. Expect miracles. And friendship and union. Okay. So for you guys, the attention needs to be brought to your trust that the success that's coming is going to be miraculous. They are telling you, expect this to be amazing. Expect it to be a miracle. This is going to help you immensely with your spiritual growth. Make sure that, like, in the coming weeks, you are, you know, incorporating your spiritual practice into your daily life in some way. And it also feels like there is a connection here with your closest friends or someone that you are going to meet. It might even be that the success that you're manifesting that's coming in is a friendship. It is a new spiritually connected friend. For some of you, it's going to be a time of meeting someone new, and it's going to be something that is either completely unexpected or something that you have been desiring for a long time. But in the meantime, they want you to keep your energy high, keep your vibration high, make sure that you are, sorry about that, make sure that you are doing something every day that helps with your spiritual growth. What other message do you have for our Virgos? Okay. All right, Virgos. Ooh, you've got 4. So, the first one up is surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. Now, Virgos, I know that there's a stereotype that you guys, you know, love to be in control. You're very organized. You get things done. I love Virgos because I'm a bit of an airhead at times. I need someone like a Virgo in my life. But sometimes I think for you guys especially, it does require a bit of letting go of that. If you have Leo in any of your placements, especially in the top 3, go listen to the Leos. Theirs was big on surrender. They also even had grief. So this says, tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. And I feel like part of this spiritual growth, something to practice every day, is learning to let go in some way or another. And especially with this reframe card coming up, this is happening for me, not to me. And then gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Maybe part of this daily spiritual practice that we've been talking about is gratitude. Working on listing out things that you're grateful for. I love doing this. It makes me feel good. Like when I do a journaling thing every day, I don't make a gratitude list every day, but every once in a while it feels good. Even if I'm writing the same things down, it's a good reminder of the things to be grateful for. And so yeah, I'm excited for you guys, this new friendship that's coming in for some of you, or a deepening of a friendship. Don't be afraid of this surrender and grief. The grief is just about letting go of something that no longer serves you, but is comfortable in the moment. But yeah, make sure that the work here is tapping into your spiritual practice daily. Maybe revamping or revising, reframing something that you're already doing to help elevate that energy, that vibration, to bring in this success that's on its way. So thanks for being here, my Virgos, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Welcome, Libras. I'm glad you're here. I'm a Libra moon, so this is for me as well. I'm really excited to see where we need to be focusing a little bit more of our attention to help bring in this success, and see where we need just a little bit more work. And yeah, I'm excited. Goodness. Okay. Alrighty. So first and foremost, we are divinely and angelically protected. Whatever work it is that we need to do, we're safe. All right, we love feeling safe, don't we? Okay, next we have composure and Mother, Father, God. This feels very spiritually based. It feels like a more spiritual message in that the work we need to do is coming to a place of stillness, connecting to our Mother, Father, God energy. I'm also getting like an inner child compassion. We need to be kinder to ourselves. This composure in these moments of stillness, if there's something that comes up for us, we need to just relax a little into it. Don't be so, try not to intextualize. Is that the right word? Intextualize? Don't try to think logically about it. Just feel it. Feel whatever it is that's coming up and nurture that inner child. Okay. So, we've got right now. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. Right here, right now, this composure in the moment, this is where we're at in those moments of stillness. I feel like in the coming, I don't even feel like it's weeks, I feel like it's just in the coming days that we just need to sit in silence for a little while and trust that we're in the right place. Along with that, we've got ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Look at these cards. See this? They're all sitting lotus style. That's what we need to work on. That's us for the next couple of days. Take some time out every single day to be in that ease and breathe. It's coming. That success is on its way and it's coming in smoothly for us. Divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. I was going to say we've got it kind of easy compared to the other signs that I've done so far. All we have to do is sit in stillness. But for some people, that's really difficult to do. So I don't want to diminish the hard work that we have to do. But relax. Take some time to just rest. That's the work that we need to do for the coming days to bring in that success, is to just sit in stillness, in quiet, and just rest. Have a lovely couple of days. You deserve it. We deserve it. And I'm excited to see what comes in. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Hi, Scorpios. Okay, let's jump in and see where we need to be focusing some of our attention to bring in that success that's on the horizon. The first thing out is strength and guidance. And then we've got self-acceptance. Beautiful. And inner child healing. Okay, you guys. So, where we need to be focusing our attention and doing a little bit of work before we can really pull in that success that's on the horizon is doing a little bit of like inner self work, nurturing that inner child, doing some of that self-acceptance healing and connecting with that part of ourselves that needs some extra attention. And it's totally okay to need that extra attention at times. You will gain that strength and you will gain that guidance by working on and practicing moments of self-acceptance and self-love. and focusing some of that intention and attention on your inner child and digging in a little and seeing what needs to be done for them. Take a look at this picture again, like this is you and this is your inner child, or you can view it as this is you and this is your higher self nurturing you. The way that you nurture your inner child is the way that your higher self nurtures you. And so I would encourage you for the next, couple of days to a week or so, taking the time to do things that are nurturing to the child that is within you. Rest if you need to rest, play if you need to play, cry if you need to cry, dance if you need to dance, make art. But there is definitely some inner child work that needs to take place this week to help bring in and facilitate that success that's on the horizon for you. And it is on the horizon. It's coming in. It'll be here soon. Whoa, okay. I'm already gonna go with this one and not these. Okay, so starting out, we have invite help, which says, invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God. Please pursue me. Guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. So you've got strength and guidance as well as guidance. And I really feel like where you are going to find the guidance you need to bring in this success is by listening to that inner child and asking it what it needs to do some further healing. You are the invite help, like you are the help that the inner child needs. You are the help that will be helping yourself grow and accept yourself as you surrender into the moment. So you've got surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. So Scorpios this week, it really is about taking time to tap into that inner child, listening to what it wants, and providing it, nurturing it with that healing. And in doing so, you will gain that guidance that will then in turn help bring in that success that's on the horizon. But first it starts with accepting yourself. Accepting, it could even just be, for some of you at least, accepting where you're at and accepting that you don't quite have what it is that you want or that you're working towards. The acceptance is that, accepting that. But within time and within surrendering into that moment of self-acceptance will help to bring in that manifestation of what's on the horizon. Good luck with all of that, Scorpios. You are so deeply loved by the divine, and that inner child, again, just remember this is your higher self and this is you helping you, and then this is you and your inner child and you're helping them. And you are being held together, comforting, being nurtured. You're so, so loved, okay? Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, my Sagittarius. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's check and see where we need a little bit of extra attention this week, what we need to work on a little bit more in order to bring in that success that's on the horizon. So let's take a look and see. What do our Sagittarius friends need to know? There we go. Ask and receive. Friendship and union. And courage and bravery. Okay, my friends, you guys, for the next coming days, the next couple of weeks, the work that needs to be done the attention needs to be placed on some of your friendships, your relationships. Some of you, there is going to require a bit of courage and bravery in regards to asking for what it is you need in those friendships or relationships. Sometimes it can be really hard when we feel like maybe we're giving more to a friendship or a relationship, and a lot of the times the person is just oblivious to it. Like, they're not doing it intentionally. They're caught up in their own world. Maybe they're going through something tough, but you still deserve to have an equal giving and receiving. And so for some of you, it's going to be really important to build up that courage and that bravery to speak up for yourself within your friendship or your relationship, to ask for what it is that you need more of in the friendship or relationship. And that is going to bless not only you, but also the friend or partner. I am also getting the sense that do it with a gentleness, and whatever the success is that's coming in that you're manifesting will also be a blessing to both of you. But it is important for you to speak up and be assertive and express yourself. Express yourself authentically with this person that, you have built a friendship with. You got courage again. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So yeah, the hard work that is still needing to be done is requiring you to be a little bit more courageous, a little bit more brave, but you can do it. It is within your capabilities. And trust, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Trust that through this situation, success is on your side, and change is going to take place. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. So this conversation that needs to take place between you and another person, it is going to lead to change. It's going to lead to a positive change, but it's going to require you in the moment to build up some courage, be more assertive, ask for what it is that you want, and trust that it's going to be received well, and it's going to help bring in those blessings for not only you, but also the person in your life. So good luck this week. You've got this. You are so brave. You are standing tall. You can do it. You are fully capable of being assertive. I know you can. So good luck. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see where your attention needs to be focused a little bit to help bring in this success that's on the horizon. Let's see where there might need to be a little bit more work. That one, and that one. Okay. We've got ease and grace, spiritual growth, and intuition and downloads. All right, Capricorns, you guys have a very interesting time coming up over the next, couple weeks, the next month, a time of transformation within your spiritual journey, and you're going to be receiving some of these intuition, these downloads that are going to be helping to guide you towards this success that's on its way in for you. There's definitely going to be a time in the next, like I said, couple of weeks, this next month, where you might find yourself being challenged with some of your own spiritual beliefs. But with that, the message here is that it's really important to be open to that new change within you, with a time of surrendering into it and being open for this new information to come through for you, so that you can then take that information and let it lead you on to the success that is on the horizon for you. But it's definitely going to be a time in the next few weeks of growing within your spiritual practice. If you also have Virgo in one of your top threes, I would also recommend going back and listening to the message for Virgo, because they also have a time of spiritual growth within the next couple of weeks as well. So you might get a little bit more information there. So let's see what else we need to know. What else do the Capricorns need to know for this time of spiritual growth while they are receiving information and downloads over the next couple of weeks? Alrighty. I know there's this one. Okay. Ooh. So you've got deepening. Once you're on Earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God, with the symbolism of a black cat. So that's definitely connecting with this ease and grace, coming into this new power within your spiritual practice. You're deepening that and coming along with receiving this new information from, past lives or from your ancestors. There's definitely going to be information coming through for you. And then this, along with intuition, you got intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. So I love that connection with the double intuition and courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So like I said, in the coming weeks, you're going to be receiving some new information that is going to help guide you towards this coming success. And it might feel a little bit of a challenge. For some reason, I'm getting for you guys, the spiritual growth might feel like a little bit of a challenge. It's not a negative challenge. It's more of like an exciting, like, I'm ready for this challenge. Like, think of like a game show challenge, or like a physical game show. I don't know if game show's the right, but like those like reality shows where they're like doing some type of physical challenge and it's fun and there's a prize to win at the end. It's like for you guys, there's a spiritual aspect of that. You're not necessarily going to be doing physical challenges, but there's going to be like a spiritual challenge, but it's going to be fun and it's going to help bring in new information that's then going to lead you to the success. So good luck with everything. It sounds very exciting, and I hope you have a great month. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your part of the reading. Let's see where you need to be focusing some more energy for the next couple of weeks to help bring in that success that's on its way for you. Alrighty. That one. Whew, you guys get 4. Okay. Let's do it. All right, so you've got Mother, Father, God, Earth and Ground, Ask and Receive, Learning Experience. Okay, so for you guys, over the next couple of weeks, there is going to be a time where Spirit is going to be asking you to tap into your own energy. Ask yourself, you ask your higher self something that you really want, something that success that's on the horizon, whatever that is, make sure that you are taking the time to ground into that energy and ask clearly what it is that you want, and be open to the information that comes through after you've asked. There will be a bit of a learning experience with this, but I feel like when you set the intention clearly with your higher self and you ask for it, it's going to help you better understand how, it's like almost learning like how specifically manifestation is going to work for you specifically, and not necessarily for how it's going to work for anyone else. But the ritual, the routine of grounding down into your own inner power and your higher self, and setting those clear intentions and asking specifically for what it is that you're wanting to bring in, wanting to manifest, it's then gonna, like, things are gonna start clicking for you, and that learning experience, you're gonna learn how to better manifest for you specifically. That's really cool. That's quite amazing. So let's see, what other information is there for our Aquarius friends over the next couple of weeks while they go through this learning experience? Okay. Alrighty. So we've got Divine Source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So that's just lovely. That is really asking. That's part of that learning experience, is also learning to trust that the energy that you're putting out to bring about this success is coming from the divine source and is working in your favor to help you in that. Yeah. And the next card out is Trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. You know, open hands with the butterflies flying out. That's what's being asked of you in this moment, is to, you know, ground down, like I said, into your own personal energy where you have that connection to source, and open your hands and be like, this is what I'm asking for. Show me how it's going to manifest into my life, and trust that you will be provided for. And in the meantime, look out for the signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. So once you go about this, you'll start to see those signs and synchronicities to let you know, like, hey, we heard you and we're working on it. You know, keep the faith, trust that it's going to work out, and it'll be really exciting to see how it all unfolds for you over the next month. So good luck with everything. Thank you for being here. See you in my next video. Hello, my fellow Pisces. I am so happy that you guys are here. I'm excited to see what our message is, to figure out where we need to focus more of our energy to help bring in that success that is on the horizon. So let's see, what do my fellow Pisces need to know? Where do we need to focus our energy? Alrighty. So we've got composure, listen deeply, and self-acceptance. Okay, Pisces, I know that we tend to feel very deeply, and we tend to take on a lot of other people's experiences and feelings and thoughts even. And so I feel like the message for us here is that for the next couple of weeks, we really need to go do a good job of listening deeply, listening to ourselves, and identifying if what we're feeling is actually ours or if what we're feeling is from the external, somewhere else. and holding that composure and being able to self-regulate in a way that will help us to kind of calm the mind and bring in this self-acceptance that will then help lead us to that success that is on its way in. But in the meantime, it really is about being able to use our own discernment to, let go, maybe put up some shields, energetic shields, so that in the meantime, we're able to really tap into ourselves, listen deeply to ourself, and listen deeply to our higher self or source as a way to discover what is going to lead us to that success. All right, let's see. What other messages is there for the Pisces of the group? What other message do you have for us? Alrighty. Yeah. So we've got inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. This is definitely going along with the self-acceptance. Also with, anytime I see this image, it's listen deeply, but I always picture it. And it is like you listening to your higher self. And something that I always think about is like, my inner child is a part of my past me, right? And I am the current past me's future self, right? And current me is future self's, like future self me is my current higher self. And we're all connected in that. And so I feel like doing inner child work, you're working with checking in on your past self and healing those wounds from the past, checking in with them, making sure that they're okay, providing them with the support that they needed at that time, and listening deeply to that kind of like circle of yourself. I know I'm getting kind of like out there right now, but the message today for you, Pisces, is to listen deeply to that inner child and see what you can do to support that past part of you, while also listening to that future self of you to help bring in that success. Sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can be a sacrament. So along with that, look at these, along with the composure and the sanctity, it's being able to discern, set up that energetic shield so that you can focus solely on yourself and only take on what is yours to take on. With individuality, every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. Exactly. And right now, Pisces, your study plan is to go inward, focus on yourself. Don't make excuses being like, oh, I'm picking up on X, Y, and Z from someone else. It's like, well, right now our responsibility is to set up those boundaries, set up those energetic shields, and start to really, piece by piece, take apart what's going on inside, listen deeply, and help connect that inner child to that self-acceptance, that self-love, support them, love them, so that your current self can then be guided towards the success of your higher and future self. Be kind to yourself, have compassion. It is not easy to dig so deep and to listen deeply to yourself when we like to, turn our attention elsewhere to everyone else and fix everyone else and heal everyone else. Well, right now, we need to turn that inwards to ourselves. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a really lovely couple of weeks. Hi, Aries. Let's see where you need to focus some more of your energy and attention to help bring about that success that is on the horizon for you. Okay. So right away, we've got strength and guidance. Take a step back and trust the universe. Okay, Aries, I know that you guys tend to have a lot of energy and you tend to be moving about and taking charge and leading and all of that stuff. You've got a lot of strength within you. Right now, the universe is asking you to kind of like take a breath, kind of step on the brakes a little bit, take a step back and trust. Right now, the message is to trust that you don't have to be going nonstop to make what it is that you want to come in. You're allowed to take a breath. You're allowed to step off the gas for a little while. You don't have to be running at 100 miles per hour every single day, because that's going to burn you out. And you have experienced that time and time again. So the lesson right now is really about trusting that it's okay to take a step back. Your strength will never go away because you take a breath. And in fact, taking a breath, taking a step back is going to help bring about this new guidance that's going to help guide you towards the success that's on the horizon for you. So let's see, what other message is there for our Aries friends while they work on taking a step back and trusting that the universe is going to provide for them even if they're not going 100 miles per hour at all times. Woo! Okay, so first one out is grief. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. I do feel like for some of you, the reason you are going nonstop is because you're afraid that if you take a step back and you pause, all of what's causing you grief is going to come crashing down on you. The unfortunate truth is that grief has to be processed, and grief isn't something that you can just push down. It is one of the hardest things that you will have to do. And I know that you already know that. If you are currently experiencing grief, you already know that. But the universe wants you to know, Source Divine wants you to know that through your grief, you are being cared for. You are being held, and it's time for you to take a breath and take care of yourself, and don't let yourself burn out on the hopes that you'll just be too exhausted to experience the grief. Because at the end of the day, the grief is still going to be there. It's something that you're still going to have to experience and feel. So taking the time, the intentional time before it gets to that point, it's going to help you process that a lot better than if you were to just burn yourself out completely first. So let's see. Detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Again, this is taking you to that, you're running full speed ahead towards this thing that you want. But what that's doing energetically for you right now is that the faster you run towards it, the faster it's going away from you. So if you were able to take a step back, take a bit of a pause, slow down, that success that's on the horizon is also slowing down, and eventually you're going to come together. Because you're on the right path, your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. So again, Trust the universe that you're on the right path, because you are. And that success is going to come in faster and in a smoother way if you approach it in a smoother way, in a calmer energy. And I know that that's not easy for my Aries friends. You guys really are a powerhouse. But the message here today is just slow down just a little bit. Don't stop completely by any means, but just slow down. Take some time to rest. And again, if you are experiencing any type of grief, my heart truly goes out to you, and you deserve that love and support. And just know that you are being held by the divine and will help you through this time. And regardless of any of that success is coming in. But for it to come in a little bit easier, it really requires you to trust in the universe that slowing down is going to help in the long run. So, thank you for being here, Aries. I am wishing you all of the best. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, Taurus. All right, let's check in and see where you need to be focusing some of your energy over the next couple of weeks to help bring in that success that's on the horizon. All right, where does Taurus need to be focusing some of their energy over the next couple of weeks? Okay. All right, so first we've got harmony and resolution. Beautiful. Inner child healing. And spiritual growth. Taurus, I really feel strongly that the message for you, like to help bring in the success that's on the horizon, it's really important for you to, and I mean this with all respect, but lighten up a little. Not that it's not important to take things seriously, but I feel like for a lot of you, you're very like laser focused on something specific. And it's kind of causing you to lose a little bit of joy and lose a little bit of that harmony. I feel like some of you like haven't truly laughed in a long time. And the message for you today is to find a way to kind of let go of some of that seriousness and tap into that inner child that's within you that is like wanting to play and have fun and look at things with childlike wonder and bring about some of that harmony and resolution. And through this, it's going to be a spiritual transition. It's going to be a time of spiritual growth. Once you allow yourself to remember what it's like to not have the worries of an average adult, you know, like you are allowed to tap into that childlike wonder. You're allowed to do for yourself what you needed as a kid that you maybe didn't get. Like you have the capabilities now as an adult that's going to help kind of alleviate some of that overwhelming stress. And it's going to be a way for you to then evolve spiritually because you will have nurtured and done that inner child healing. And I feel like for some of you, you've been on a journey already of working with your inner child. And this is just further confirmation that you're doing what you need to be doing. You're doing a really good job. And to keep on with that, like the journey will never be over, but you've done such an amazing job with nurturing that inner child. So let's see, what other messages are there for our Taurus friends? That one, okay. Okay. Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away that all needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. I feel like a lot of you, this very serious energy that I'm feeling is you have had to sacrifice quite a lot in order to like maintain the peace or to feel like you've gotten anywhere. You've had to like let go of so much that you once enjoyed. And the message now is like, it's okay to bring some of that back. And for some of you, you've felt like you've had to sacrifice things that you didn't deserve. You didn't, not that it was a mistake to let them go, but that it was like a false, you were made to think that the sacrifice would be worth it. But the truth is, you deserve to have that, whatever it is, back into your life with expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Exactly. So it's okay to have a multitude of positive experiences and interests and desires and dreams. Like, it's okay to bring all that back as if you were a child who, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a veterinarian. I want to be an artist. I want to be a mom. I want to be a dad. Like, kids don't have an idea of like, you can't be many things. You have to be one thing. And it's like, no, you can be anything you want to be. And the message here for you is to try and tap back into that as a child who just sees the world as it is, which is like this infinite playground to just explore and have the abundance of the world, which I feel is like what is coming in for you. Okay, so the next card is clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. So again, some of you really did have to sacrifice. You've cleared out. You've already done this, and now it's a matter of bringing in and expanding what is for you. Now, for others of you, maybe it is a good idea to do some clearing. I don't feel like the message here is for any of you to do any sort of true sacrifice of cutting something completely out, but maybe doing some sort of clearing, energy clearing, physical clearing, whether it's, cleaning out a room or a desk drawer or room on your phone, just something that's going to kind of help clear energy to help make space for the success that's on its way in. You're doing such an amazing job, Taurus. I feel like some of you have been very hard on yourself. You're taking things very seriously, and for some of you, it's felt life or death. Like, if you had not taken things as seriously, if you had not sacrificed what you did, you would not be here. And so for those of you that resonate with that, the message really is you've done an amazing job, and you don't have to be so rigid anymore. Now you're allowed to expand and open up and be open to those successes that's on its way in. So find some time to tap back into something that you once truly loved, that brought you joy, something of your inner child, and nurture that, because that's really what's going to help bring in the success that's on the horizon for you. So good luck with everything. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in my next video. Bye.